So I'm going to get an energetic read for April 25th, Thursday. You can be watching this at any time. It is still a timeless reading. Um, but something definitely going on today that you're going to be gaining something new. Some exposure. I'm feeling like you're gaining exposure in some way. Or someone could be being exposed. Something that they said about you is gonna be exposed or brought to the light. This could be negative or positive for some people. With this Tower card, I feel like it could come off as negative, but it can still have positive implications or a positive impact on you. Um, like negative attention is still good attention for some people. I feel like you're gaining exposure from whatever this person said. I feel like, but also they were trying to talk about you or say something negative about you, but it's coming off as a good thing. Okay, you have Prince of Discs. Somebody wants to be there for you. Somebody wants to hold your hand through this ordeal. Or somebody in your life, this could be something that's happening. They want to shelter you from the chaos that this naysayer has brought into your life. More about this naysayer. They're pretending like they haven't said anything. Ace of Disc. Okay. They're pretending to be innocent. Like they didn't do anything. Like they didn't put you in an inconvenient spot. But this person coming in, this Prince of Disc, I feel like is going to have compassion for you. Maybe this is a person that you really want to connect with. Like I'm kind of sensing a breakup for some people. Going through a breakup with somebody who just was gaslighting you, pretending to be innocent. Um, Somebody you were done with anyway, but it's gonna get out that they weren't being honest about what they were saying. But this person trusts you, or they trust that you never did what they said you did. Something about something going on in the workplace. I feel like is ending, or something in the neighborhood. It's like it feels like a community. It could be an online community. Prince of Wands in reverse to clarify what they said. Like they said you weren't doing enough, or you weren't doing what you said you were doing. Like they're saying you were the fake one. More about this Tower card. What were they saying? What is this that's going to be ending? I feel like it's these fake people. The Hangman. You allowing these people to get over on you. Giving them the time of day. That's what's ending. And something about this person who genuinely cares about you. Maybe they were talking smack about somebody you care about, saying that he doesn't really care. He's doing this just because it is. Or it could be something that you're seeing online, like guys are this way or females are this way. And it's like this toxic talk, like sex wars and things like that, where genders have to be against each other. Because it's something about masculinity here, like a toxic masculinity or someone overthinking the situation. Yeah, it feels like you're going to let that go. Let them be in their own toxic energy and don't really give them too much credibility. Don't really feed into the way they think, but you can acknowledge that this is how they think, even though it does not pertain to you and your situation. Yeah, like you don't stop them from being who they are. You don't try to make them part of your new project to change the way they think in any way. Just acknowledge that they do think that way. They think that men are a certain way and women are a certain way, and it's all bad. They're only planning. but it just doesn't apply to your situation. So I feel like you're gonna stop giving them a listening ear, because I feel it seems like they kind of just talk negatively constantly. They have a negative inner voice. They really can't see anything positive about anyone's situation. They have nothing positive to add. But again, something about their carelessness is going to give you some sort of light. It's going to rain blessings on your situation. Like whatever they're lacking, you're going to acknowledge it and say, okay, I could do better. And that's what gives you the standard, or a standard or a basis to achieve. So this is what's helping you to improve. They're actually making your life better. Their towers are pretty much building a solid foundation for you. Like you're just gonna crush all of that broken rubble and turn that into concrete and build a whole new foundation right over top of their mess. Building yourself in a very new way, learning yourself in a very new way. Because of their disharmony, you're becoming organized. Instead of allowing them to just pick up a instrument, just pull an instrument out the box and play along with your song. They want to chime in. You don't allow them to chime in anymore because they have nothing new to offer. But being out of tune and offbeat and just not part of your situation. They're not hitting the right notes is what I'm getting at. And that could really throw some people off. Maybe some people really throw off by this. But now that you have this new way of looking at things, I'm seeing you as really being upbeat about this. Like, it's almost making you even more excited about your situation. Like, you have so much happiness to gain, because if this is how it works, if these are the new rules that, you can learn from their mistakes, and that pretty much makes you a genius. They're so depressed that that's going to make you so happy for some people, because they were trying to make you miserable and it didn't work. But now you have permission to be happy in spite of them. In spite of them. Symbolic. Okay, so you have a death card here. Yeah, they're definitely ending. Them acting innocent, acting like they weren't doing anything. Because now you don't care. It's not even whether or not they were doing it. You're so over that. Something about sound waves. Something about frequencies. Because I just walked past a puddle earlier today and I saw the puddle, like sound waves in the puddle. But it wasn't because of the wind or the rain. It was because of the noise. A train was moving in the distance. Okay. Long story short, I just felt something about sound waves. Like there was something going on in the frequencies that was not very easy to pinpoint. But maybe you knew right away. It's just like you didn't know about frequencies or something at the time when this was happening. So you might have went on a long journey of experimenting with sound and just realizing how it can be polluted, or noise pollution or something. Like it can be as toxic and harmful. Like there's something about the amount of decibels in the air, but also like a little bit more on the ear canal. Like your ear has to actually register this noise. If you don't register it, it's completely silent. And it's that debate on whether or not a tree makes noise if it falls in the woods alone or something. It doesn't. I think is the answer, because no one's there to hear it. If no one can hear it, then it doesn't make noise, because your ears are what give it that is what transformed those sound waves into something noise. Okay. I hope that was clear for some people dealing with that, but I feel like something's going on with the frequencies that is just not affecting you anymore. And it used to affect you in a horrible way. You could have been in a totally different reality, but now you're just right back on track. And also you're getting exposure because of what you've been through. Because when these towers fall around you, it's not going to affect you at all. You just keep walking forward, if not walking on top. suddenly changing. You got the Tower card twice. I feel like it's towers falling all around you again with this energy. I'm seeing a model like this. Maybe this was something that was going on recently or is coming up. Somebody's organizing a fashion show of models walking across rubble. I just feel like we're in a time right now where people are just rising up from the rubble, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. And it's like the world didn't end. Everybody was screaming and hollering like the world was ending, but it didn't end. Something did come to completion. However, you got pause here. This could be that phrase like pause, like the no homo trend. Something could be happening to that, like somebody's going to jail. There's plenty of names you could list at this time where people are just being accused of things and all sorts of stuff is going on right now. Maybe that's coming to an end. Like there's going to be like a calm or a peace after the storm. Um, After the dust settles, yeah, some conflict or something that was going on in the past. But what we are gaining from this exposure is that we're okay. Some people were victimized in the past, and you continue to love them and accept them and have compassion on them. It's not the end of the world because they're going to need that love to keep going and realize. I mean, they were going before anybody knew anything about it, so they can just keep on living their lives. It's not like anything changes. It's just because something that was going on in their life comes to pass. But I feel like something changes for you and that you don't have to care. They don't want you to care. You don't have to care. Okay. Oh no. Whoa. Everything wants to fall over. Okay. Here's the tower moment. Yeah, it's definitely here. It's coming. Something's coming. Something's happening. Somebody's going to get upset that you don't care about their situation. That's what I feel like the situation is going to be. You got to remember that these people are traumatized. These people are traumatized. And maybe this whole time they wanted you to care. Who knows? I feel like you're not going to feed into that energy. But I do feel like somebody's going to get upset and try to retaliate in some way because you seem indifferent to their problems and their sadness. Been through hell. But this is their life. You allow them to live their life. Give them their privacy. Let them recover. Let them heal. Somebody you could be dealing with that told you something they've been through. And you didn't really react the way they wanted you to react. Because it's like, I love you regardless. I'm not going to think of you any differently. And it feels like they want you to. Or they think they want you to. What's going on with this energy? This tower moment, like, it's like they're trying to knock down things in your life, but it's really them that's tripping over. They're the ones tripping. That's what I'm getting. They're tripping, they're falling apart, and they're upset because you don't care. That's how they see it, like you don't care. However, the reality is things are falling apart all over you, and you're remaining stable. Just keep walking, I feel. This could be something just trying to get your attention in public. Someone's hollering at you, catcalling you, and they're mad because you don't care. They're trying to attach to you in every which way, and you're just not letting them. You're letting everything just roll right off. What's going on? Let's pull 5 cards for this energy. Okay. You had a chance to be empowered. You had a chance to control the way people thought of you. You had all eyes on you at some point. And I feel like it wasn't even something that you didn't really have a choice. Like, people just looked up to you because you were the only one that wasn't tripping. That's what I'm getting from this. You weren't tripping, they were, and they looked at you like a peace of mind. They wanted some of your peace of mind. They just wanted to, like, they're pretending like they know what you know or they care about what you care about, but really they're just trying to catch a breath. Like they want to be in your classroom, but really they just want to hide from whatever they're running from on the other side of the door or the other side of the wall. Yeah, okay. So they want some of your happiness, but the way to get on your good side, they feel like they need to pretend like they're also happy and genuine and kind. That's what I'm getting. Like they weren't that way. And they're running from chaos. Is actually they are the chaos. Running from anything is chaotic. And from with this energy, you got 10 of cups. It came out in reverse. It was like they were pretending to be on your level momentarily. But all it taught you is that this is how they see you. They look up to you. They are inspired by you. They want to be like you. And that's kind of flattering for some people. 8 of Cups or 8 of Pentacles. Somebody could be walking away from that, but somebody could also be making it part of their commitment, like something that you're okay with. You're okay with people looking up to you. It's just like, yeah, okay. It can roll off your back as well. I feel like nothing really sticks. Whether they like you or not, if they want to cling to you, I feel like they're going to have to do that on their own. They're going to have to hold on to you on their own. Like it's not something that you're not going to hold their hand. Like they're going to they're going to have to hang on. Is what I'm getting. You're not going to treat them like babies or like children. 8 of Pentacles here. And also maybe somebody is like they have become your project. Somebody's trying to fix somebody or something. Yeah, maybe they did become your project. People who like you start trying to figure out what they don't like about themselves. Like why are they trying to cling to you? Because you kind of see that as an issue. And in this chaos, 6 of Pentacles, that's what you're gaining. That harmony you're creating from their chaos, which you would have ordinarily given back. Like maybe you're a musician, but instead of releasing CDs and etc., which is where people expect you to go, like give back to us, do something for us. You're for yourself, like you just hum or something that just maintains your own inner rhythm. And it's not like a whole show and dance, but you are able to control your own rhythm, your own heart rate. Something about your can expand your lungs. When you see someone hyperventilating, instead of going crazy with them, you just kind of calm yourself. Like that's the most that you can do is be okay. And somebody's really upset about that. Like it almost stops them in their tracks. Like, hold up, why aren't you panicking? I'm panicking. Why aren't you panicking? Or something like that. I'm going to close this energy in a little bit. Yeah, like they pretended to like that you were so calm and casual, and now they're unhappy about it. Now they're mad about it. Maybe they caught a whiff of the fact that you genuinely don't care. Boundaries, let go is not yours to carry. That makes so much sense for this reading. Let go is not yours to carry. They wanted you to carry their burdens. That's what they're upset about. That you're not carrying their load, their heavy load. But they're the ones that stockpiling all of this negativity. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. All right. So that's basically saying you can exist around this. I don't know if you've seen World War Z. Something about like it's a war on people's intellectual abilities, people's emotional intelligence, emotional stability, and you staying calm. Okay, so with that movie, it was like there was a scene where a child kind of just like bent over and covered his head running around him. They didn't notice him when he was calm because they couldn't sync up to that frequency. That's what I feel like this is, like, of the world, not in the world, or in the world, not of it. It's like you're still here. You're very much here, but some people aren't grounded. Like, they want you to be grounded. They want you to be pinned to the earth, and you can remain in this heightened sense of existence without going crazy. Like, you don't have to be pinned to the earth to stay still. That's what I'm getting from this energy. And also, like, there was a trap here set for you. They wanted to pin you down so that they could devour you. Their energy isn't changing. Nothing new here. So for whoever this is that was maybe appearing to be fixing the situation, you could just be gaining something else from it, like experimenting on their behavior in some way that does something that actually benefits you, which is correcting your own behavior, learning from their mistakes, learning to harmonize within yourself, and not always having to do a song and a dance for people who don't care. They don't care to be calm. You have mother's milk. That's what I'm getting here. Also, deep love, loving yourself, nurturing yourself. You're not giving your energy away. You're only energizing yourself, fueling yourself. That's what I feel like is really important here. And they're not going to tell you this. They're not going to tell you to take care of yourself. They're going to tell you to care about others. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. You have to learn to read between the lines. Like, when they try to tell you to do something for them or have pity on them and care about them, realizing that they don't care about themselves and they're trying to stop you from caring about yourself. Kind of read between the lines and learn from their mistakes. Like, you can still learn from them. You can still tolerate them. But you're not going to be falling into their traps of chaos and confusion. All right.